Ever wondered what goes on behind the scenes of the royal family's Christmas cards? Dive into the fascinating world of royal memorabilia as we uncover King Charles's self-deprecating remark about his Christmas card portrait and the treasure trove of royal photographs, letters, and thank you notes going up for auction. In 1993, when King Charles was still the Prince of Wales, he made a self-deprecating remark about his Christmas portraits to photographer Alan Maxwell. This note, recently unearthed, reveals how he felt about the unpromising material for that year's cards. One of the sets featured him posing in a kilt next to Prince William and Harry, while the others showed Diana posing with her sons. The memo was written to the late Alan Maxwell, the royals' official photography expert who would develop their camera films and offer his advice. The handwritten note is among a treasure trove of photographs, letters, and thank you notes the royals wrote to Mr. Maxwell over his years of service. In Charles's 1993 message, he wrote, "Dear Mr. Maxwell, I just wanted to thank you so much for all the time and effort you put into producing possible Christmas cards for me this year. I couldn't be more pleased with what you have achieved from some pretty unpromising material. I thought you did wonders in interpreting my ideas of having a card made up of 3 small pictures, and only narrowly preferred the group version in the end. I only hope it is appreciated by several thousand recipients. I am sorry that my ridiculously congested program meant that you had a fruitless journey to London, and that I did not have an opportunity to congratulate you in person, but did want you to know how grateful I am for all you have done on this and other projects. What on earth would I do without you? Yours sincerely, Charles." The royal collection was discovered in a cardboard box 15 years after Mr. Maxwell's death and is now going under the hammer. The remarkable collection is set to sell for £8,000 at Hanson's auctioneers on Thursday, but it could fetch far more. The haul includes more than 60 Christmas cards and New Year cards sent out by the royals between the 1970s and 1990s. Mr. Maxwell was a photographic and camera specialist at London's Wallace H. Eaton Ltd., official suppliers to the royal family. The royal family relied on Mr. Maxwell for all their photography needs, including helping them choose the annual royal Christmas cards. Elsewhere, a hilarious note written by the late Queen explaining to a picture framer that her corgi puppies ate a royal photograph has been unearthed. Writing a memorandum note to Mr. Maxwell before one Christmas, the late Queen Elizabeth told him, "Please check the print with the negatives to find out which is missing eaten by the puppies er." Another letter being sold is one written by Diana in 1992 in which she thanked Mr. Maxwell for coming to our rescue. She wrote, "Dear Mr. Maxwell, a very special thank you for coming to our rescue at such short notice. I did appreciate enormously the speed in which the photographs arrived here and am only sorry for the trouble we must have caused. Yours most sincerely, Diana." Other Diana memorabilia includes multiple professional images of her taken in the 1980s and 90s, including her 21st birthday portrait by Snowdon. Another picture in the auction is a 1984 Christmas card, inscribed Mr. Maxwell, from Diana and Charles's, which features a photo of the couple with a small Prince William and baby Prince Harry. A touching 1988 Christmas card, sent by Queen Elizabeth and the Duke of Edinburgh, includes a photo of Elizabeth holding an infant Princess Beatrice of York on her lap with the Queen Mother standing by her side. The most valuable lot, which is expected to fetch between £500 and £700, is a typed and signed letter from Queen Elizabeth to Mr. Maxwell. Written on Buckingham Palace paper, the note thanks him for his good wishes on the Queen and Duke of Edinburgh's golden wedding anniversary plus 13 photo memorandums to Mr. Maxwell signed with the initials ER. The note says, "Many thanks for getting a repeat for the picture of Harold Wilson and me, he's had them in his wallet for years. Practically rubbed it away. I am giving you a large and difficult order for copies of pictures I took of my Jersey cows that won prizes recently, with the help of a New Zealand farmer and his wife, and they want the photos for souvenirs. There is no immediate hurry as they've gone back to NZ. ER. Mr. Maxwell died in 2009 and now his collection is being sold, with many of the notes and letters seen for the first time. Auctioneer Charles Hanson, owner of Hanson's Auctioneers, said, "Members of the royal family always called him Mr. Maxwell, not Alan. He was a man of absolute discretion, hence earning their respect. He printed Christmas cards and trimmed and framed them. He was an absolute perfectionist." Mr. Maxwell, a Yorkshireman, passed away 15 years ago, and now his collection has finally come to light. It's important in terms of royal history, but also allows us to pay tribute to a man held in high esteem by royalty. In the digital age, it's easy to forget that all photos used to be sent off to be developed and printed. The royal family, among the most photographed people in the world, came to rely on Mr. Maxwell for their photographic needs, and he was proud to serve them. It comes after Buckingham Palace has released King Charles's third Christmas card as monarch, featuring a sweet photograph of the royal with his wife Queen Camilla. The image was taken by Millie Pilkington in the gardens of Buckingham Palace, captured in April when the foliage behind the royal couple was blooming with pink and purple flowers. In the photograph, Camilla, 77, is seen wearing a blue wool crepe dress by Fiona Clare, with her arm around her husband. Charles, 76, is in a light gray suit and patterned blue tie, smiling with his hand in his pocket. The card is a stark departure from the formal image their majesties chose last year, an official coronation photo taken by Hugo Bernard in the throne room of Buckingham Palace. That year, the photo showed the king wearing the imperial state while Camilla wore Queen Mary's crown. Both were dressed in the robes of estate. An inscription inside last year's missive read, "Wishing you a very happy Christmas and New Year." Speaking about his experience as the coronation photographer, Hugo Bernard, who also snapped Prince William and Kate Middleton's wedding, described the atmosphere in the throne room as cozy during the photo shoot. He added that there was a lovely buzz while he set up and took the coronation images. And there you have it, a glimpse into the royal family's Christmas card traditions and the remarkable work of Alan Maxwell. If you enjoyed this dive into royal history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.